So what's up everyone? Welcome back to your channel, Brighter Life Institute. I'm Alicia. Today I want to talk about the power of no. Many of us in our life, I came to a situation where we need to say no to certain situations and certain people. Saying no can be sometimes harder than we think. When we were a child, that could be maybe the word that we say the most. After we say mama and papa, is to say no. And I'm sure some of us have seen this happen with children. And when we grow up, saying this word no can become more difficult to apply. And why is that? When we grow up, depend of our age, we could be more inclined, some of us, to want to please other people, to gain approval and support from the people around us. Because many of us fear to be alone. It can be very painful to lose people when you start to disagree with them and you start to say no to certain things and to do certain things for them, and you say no to certain behavior, you may lose people. So some of us may find it hard to say no. But the challenge sometimes to say no to a situation and to a person doesn't always start with what is outside of us. It doesn't always start with an event that is outside of us and to a person. The challenge sometimes to say no is to have that no to start inside of us, internally, with ourself. I would like to remind many of you that nothing in this world outside of you can hurt you or do something to you, at least mentally, about your approval. Therefore, when we get hurt by certain things, it's because we already believe those things in our head to be somehow true, and we react to it and we get hurt by our own belief that this is true. So going back to the subject, to say no. Let me give you an example of a woman that is dating a man, and this man doesn't treat her right. He keeps cheating, lying, disrespecting her, and she keeps excusing him, or he's excusing himself, and she buys it. There is a point where a no will rise in her, an internal voice in her that will say, no, no more of this. I cannot take this anymore. I don't deserve this. I don't like this. I have spoken to my partner to ask him to stop and to treat me better, and he continued. Therefore, the decision to stop the situation and to say no has to be a no for you to not accept it anymore before you communicate this no to the other person. Once you have agreed with yourself that you're not going to take this anymore, you're not going to care if the other person accepts it or not. Many people get abused by family members, friends, or other people, or partners, or situation because they had no courage. And let me rephrase that. They still have not found the courage inside themselves to agree with themselves that they are not going to take that. They don't deserve that, and this situation is not for them. Finding the courage to stand up for yourself, because literally that's what it is. You're standing for yourself and say, no, I don't deserve this. I deserve better. Another example, if you work hard in a job and your job treats you badly, they make you work extra hours every week, every day, and they don't pay you for it, and they expect you to continue doing that. There's a time where you're going to say, no, cannot do that anymore. And that no, you haven't communicated to the other person. It's with you. You say no. This makes us realize that if something bad happened, we got to look on how we are dealing with it. We are not victim. We have the power to say no to things that we don't want, or the other is to not respond and react. But again, when you don't respond to someone and then react to someone's behavior, is because internally you have decided with yourself to say no. That's where it's coming from. So guys, some of you that are struggling to say no to certain people and certain events in your life, I will encourage you to work on it in front of a mirror and repeat no, no, no. Other people can only use us, abuse us, and do whatever they want with us if we allow them. If somebody is abusing you, it's not their fault, it's yours because you have allowed it to do. There are situations as well when a woman, a girl, leave a relationship, a bad relationship she's been complaining about for many years to her friends and everybody else around, and now the relationship is over and she realized how bad things were. People often telling her, why did you stay so long in that relationship? I couldn't do that. I couldn't pull up with this. People can talk, and they talk fast and talk big and talk perfect when they speak to you. But when you're in a situation, especially a romantic relationship, it's not that easy to just leave somebody that you love. It's really not. So for those of you that got people that blame you, that you didn't walk away faster enough, don't even listen to these people, because these people may be in a worse situation than you are. It's easy to judge other people to not have done the perfect move. But many people, when they're in the situation, they may not do better than you. Find a way from now on to evaluate situation in your life and the people in your life. Are they adding value to your life? Are they making you happy? Are you happy? Do you feel safe? Or these people keep crossing your border and not respecting the thing that you say you don't like. For the people that keep not respecting the thing that you say you don't want them to do to you, you don't like what they're doing to you, it's maybe time that you find the courage inside yourself to say, no, I'm no longer going to tolerate to be treated that way. They have the right to do whatever they want. You have the right to protect yourself and to be treated how you think you should be treated. For those that are living in a toxic relationship are very addictive and very hard to live, because it's not from just one person, it's from both persons. There is a time one of you need to value your happiness, your health, your stability in your life, and say, no, cannot continue. I love you, but I cannot continue with you, because we are hurting each other, we are not doing good to each other, we are not helping each other to be a better version of ourselves. So guys, this is the video I wanted to make today. I hope this is going to help someone out there to learn to say no and to see the power of it, the power to let go, the power to stand up for yourself and stand up for what you want and the kind of life that you want for yourself or with somebody else. Alright? So if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, share this video, subscribe, and thanks for watching. This is Brighter Life Institute, your channel. I'm Alicia, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!